And back here at home, a local defense contracting company is using their own technology to track down Americans and Afghan allies who need our help. ABC Action News reporter McKenna King gives us a behind-the-scenes look at that tracking system.
The company is called Quiet Professionals, and it's a group mostly made up of former military members combining their skill sets to act as sort of a joint operations center for companies worldwide.
It's so hard to see that country, that beautiful country that I enjoyed, and went backward.
Naz spent the first 24 years of his life in Afghanistan. Today, he's 7,000 miles from there in a conference room, working for Quiet Professionals, a defense contract company trying to save people in Afghanistan.
We're almost at 1,000 people on the tracker today.
The number on that screen reflecting the amount of people, Americans and Afghans, who have reached out to Quiet Professionals pleading for help.
We have all these Afghan people that have assisted us over the years. We've let them down and created chaos in their country, and because they've helped us, they're marked for death, them and their families.
They've never worked on as large-scale an operation as this, but they say when chaos erupted in Kabul, they put their technology to work.
We found that with a couple of posts on LinkedIn, a couple of posts on some other social media networks about what we were doing, it caused a frenzy of all the folks that were involved in the similar things that we're doing around the globe.
They created a survey and distributed the link to their contacts in Afghanistan. If one of them needs help, they fill it out, and then they're counted here.
Most of the people that are on that tracker are personally known by people within the greater network. So they're vouching for the individuals. Of course, we have all their paperwork.
Quiet Professionals has team members and contacts from all kinds of military and government backgrounds. Many of them have connections with people in Afghanistan, and they're providing whatever resources they need to get those people to the Hamid Karzai airport safely.
We're passing them as much intelligence as we can about where checkpoints might be or things that they may have to look out for.
It's an effort that hits close to home for many of them, and especially for Naz.
One girl that I talked to, she was in last semester of her graduation from university, and she said, "Uncle, I lost my life. She's not going to be able to get out of her house." And that is sad.
But right here, a little glimmer of hope. Amongst this sea of red dots, a few blue dots representing people they've already helped. They say they've already helped facilitate evacuations for nearly 100 people. If you'd like to donate to some of the organizations they recommend helping, you can head to abcactionnews.com. Reporting in Tampa, McKenna King, ABC Action News.